Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my quarterly reset. So I was going to do this anyway, and I thought it would be a fun idea for me to come here and just walk you through some of the things that I do when it comes on to my quarterly reset. I think it's a good idea for me to go back and look at the quarter to see how I perform, what can I change, and kind of like reflect a little bit. So I'm going to grab my laptop. If you've seen like my planning for the new year type of video, you guys would have known that I do all the planning on my laptop, and I also love to write things down. So I'm gonna go back on my laptop where my vision board is. I did write down a list of goals and kind of separate them in quarter depending on how I think I can achieve them. So I'm gonna just go through and reflect a little bit. Actually, I do have some notes here. I think when you start off doing any form of, say, planning, any monthly reset, any goal setting, is always good to like reflect and see what you've done like previously, or how you think things have been, things that you are like grateful for, things that you probably just want to continue doing because you've done that great in, say, the quarter or the month. And I put down here for like one of my goals and intentions to go to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I think this is something that I've pretty much been consistent with. I think because of my consistency as well, I've kind of like created that habit where going to the gym is kind of second nature to me, where I'll just get up and I'm like, okay, pack the bag type of thing, and we go into the gym. So I think for now 3 to 4 times is very easy for me to go, especially because I go on the weekends. So if I can find 2 other days during the week to go, it's like a no-brainer. So it's very easy for me. So I've added like another goal in the quarter that I think will challenge me a little bit, but when we get there I'll tell you guys what that one is. Also, another thing that I like to reflect on is my growth on social media has been really good, and I've been focusing on like my content, the content that I create, how I feel when I create those content, and kind of just putting out things out there that I love and things that I do anyway. And I realized that there has been a change in like the growth on social media when I kind of changed like my whole outlook on how I create content. I started doing it in a more sustainable way, so it's basically around whatever I'm doing anyway. So I could be like doing, you know, like my regular routine. I'm such a routine girl, so I could be doing like my regular routine and the camera is just set up there running. Like the people that follow me as well, I've got so much nice comments that comes with it, and people saying how much I've inspired them to do this and how much they feel peace while watching the videos. And I love that. I'm like, if I'm creating this and it's giving you peace, I absolutely love that. Just give me that extra push as well to kind of see that, oh, I'm helping someone while I'm basically doing what I do. And yeah, I just want to like, you know, reflect on that a little bit because it's nice. In terms of like reflection as well, I want to go in and talk a little bit more about like my highs and lows. I love to do this just to, you know, put out there like what the highs were, what I did really enjoyed, and kind of like what the low moments are. So one of my high is definitely the solo trip that I took to Paris. Like, it was such an amazing trip. I had such a great time. If you haven't yet seen that vlog, I will ensure to link it in the cards, either here or here, so you guys can go ahead and check that one out. But that one was definitely a high. Also, I bought a new camera. One of my goals on here for the first quarter is for me to basically get a new camera for YouTube to just elevate my content a little bit more, to just make it better. And I got a new camera, which is literally like, I absolutely love this camera. It's doing me well so far, even though the other day I ended up filming in slow-mo, which was so annoying, but I kind of figured it out and I'm really enjoying it about now. Let me know what you guys think about the quality. So that was kind of like one of my high moments. Also, we are almost on 10K on Instagram. I've had an Instagram account for years, when I tell you, and it's been stuck in 4K for years. Since I've done like a few changes, my content has changed, the things that I'm posting in general has changed. There has been a little bit of growth, and I'm almost on 10K. I'm almost on 10K, and that is crazy. And the good thing is I'm on 10K, but there are people who are like engaging with the content, people who are like really finding the content valuable, from some of inspiration from the content. And I just love that, because I also love receiving like your DMs. When I get DMs about how much the content has like really helped, how much it's so peaceful, like I absolutely love getting those. Another high that I have here, I mentioned previously that I got monetized on YouTube, which is like really good, and the growth on here as well. So I want to create content that you guys want to see, and I want to create content that I love creating as well, because it's a two-way street. If I don't enjoy creating it, it's not gonna come out, you know, as positive. So let me know what you want to create. If I do enjoy creating that sort of video as well, I'll be sure to create that. But we're now monetizing here, and I just want to say, like, literally thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. It's been really good. It's been slow growth, but I prefer to build a community of people who engage rather than just having, you know, numbers. So if it's slow and I'm getting like engaged audience, then I'm fine with that. But if it's like really quick and literally like no one is watching the videos, then it's kind of like, okay, type of thing, like what's going on. But we are growing, and that's like the positive, and I have like some really good people on here, so you guys just continue to support, because I really appreciate it. So in terms of like my lows, I don't know if I'll put this as a low or not. I spend a lot of my time creating, and I put this down because me spending this time creating means that if I'm like finished working, say I go to the gym, I come back in maybe after 8 to 9, and then I'm like creating in the evening, I'm doing some form of editing, so there's not that much time for rest. So sometimes I'm a little bit tired than other times, so I put that one down as a low. I need to like prioritize resting a little bit more. But it's like sometimes when I rest, I'm like, I really could be creating this video, or I really could be like doing something productive, or I have like that toxic thing with being productive, and it's not good. So I look at it as a low. It's something that I'm working on. I've been practicing like having days where I just don't do nothing, like my do nothing days, and it's been going really well. But like I said, I have my moments where I think, oh crap, let me just take up the laptop and do like this research or read this thing. So that's one of my lows. I'm working on it. I think it's something that I'm constantly going to be working on. I'm going to try work on it, especially in the next quarter. So I'll come back and let you guys know. If you want me to do a next quarterly update, I'll come back and let you guys know how that one is going. Some of like my favorites for the quarter, I'm gonna start with like podcasts. I've been really enjoying watching podcasts on YouTube. So the ones that I've been listening to, which are like, they have like such amazing people like on the podcast, and I just love having it like in the background running and just listening to what people have to say, like the knowledge that they have. I'm like, okay, like let me take it in, type of thing. So I love listening to the deep dive. I think his name is Ali something. Let me go on there and tell you. The deep dive by Ali Abdal. So you basically have like different, you know, people coming on, hosts, that sort of thing. Let me tell you what the podcast is about. The podcast devolves into the minds of entrepreneur creators and inspiring people to uncover the philosophy, strategies, and tools that help us to live happier, healthy, and a more productive life. Absolutely love the podcast. I think it's worth such a listen, and he have like I said, different hosts on there, like really successful people just talking about their experiences, and I really love listening to that. And the other one that I've been enjoying as well is Grace Beverly's YouTube channel. She posts her podcast on her YouTube channel, and again, she have like, you know, business people on there, and I've learned a lot from these podcasts, or people just talking about like their experiences and stuff. Another one that I've been enjoying listening to as well, Cocktails and Takeaways. So that's the name of the podcast. Really been enjoying those three. If you guys have any podcast suggestions that you are enjoying, leave them down below. I'll be sure to like check them out. In terms of like my favorite app, so I recently downloaded MyFitnessPal. And when I was talking to that trainer, he mentioned that if I'm trying to like gain and maintain weight, then I should start tracking my calories. I'm never that girl to start track my calories, but I've really been enjoying the app because they give you so much tip on there, and it gives me so much like knowledge into like how much I should be eating to maintain my weight. and if I'm like overeating, if I'm like getting enough protein, like that sort of thing. And I've really been enjoying the app. I really get like an insight into, you know, how am I eating, if I'm not eating too much, or sometimes I've looked at it like I thought I was having enough, but yeah, I'm having enough, but I'm not having enough of the right thing. So that really allows me to kind of be a bit more intentional with the food that I eat and how much that I eat as well, because like I said, I'm trying to gain weight, so I need to eat a little bit more that I think I was eating. So that has really been helping me. So whether you want to like lose weight, gain weight, maintain, it's a really good app to kind of track. I think I got like a 30 days trial, and then you kind of have to pay for like premium or something like that. But if you're only like tracking, then I think it's free. Let's go into my favorite skincare items. So I've been loving Ren Glow Tonic Toner. I think since I started using it again, I can't remember when I repurchased it, if it was the beginning of January or when I repurchased it. I don't remember, because I remember for a period of time I kind of stopped maybe for a few months and I started using it again. And since using it, I think with the product that I'm using now, like my nighttime treatment, it has worked so well together. Like I can see like a difference in my skin, like it's glowing. I know it's definitely the toner because it's the only thing that I really changed. So I've really been loving that toner, and it's doing my skin so good, and I will just continue to buy it. I get mine from TikTok shop, but you can also get it from Amazon, Look Fantastic, like those are the website. I'll ensure to leave a link down below, so if you guys want to purchase, then you can go ahead and check that out. Another thing that I've been loving, well, this is not skincare, this is more like a juice. I've been loving those little turmeric shots that I've been buying. I don't know if this doing anything to me, girl, but I really do like them. You know, when you drink it, you're like, very healthy. I really enjoy drinking those turmeric shots. I don't know if I have any left in the fridge. I probably drink all of them. Let me have a look. I've had all of them, but I looked in the bin. I was like, you're not about to go into the bin. But yeah, I've those little turmeric shots, I've been really enjoying them. So yeah, I got those ones from, you can make your own turmeric shot. I probably should make my own turmeric shot because it's probably work out cheaper for me in the end, instead of me buying a £1 turmeric shot all the time. It'll probably work out for me cheaper just to buy some ginger, because I bought oranges anyway and I have turmeric, so I probably should make it myself. But if I do, it will probably be in one of my upcoming vlogs, so be sure to subscribe and turn the post notification on, so when I post, you know, me making that shot, then you're able to see how it look, and I'll tell you if it tastes good, the one that I make, if it tastes better than the one that I got at the shop. I'm gonna go in and I have some of my quarterly goals that I've set for myself, and of course I have like a long list of goals. Like here you guys can see, kind of break them down into like quarterly goals and put them into like smaller goals as well. Some of the goals, of course, in previous quarter that I probably didn't achieve, then I'll ensure to bring them over to the next quarter. For example, I have here that I wanted to hit 35k on TikTok. I've kind of scaled down on the amount of time that I'm posting on TikTok now. So my growth kind of like at like a steady pace, only because I've grown TikTok and then I moved to like growing Instagram, because what I find out is you can't really give both of them like your all. Something is gotta give. So I was consistent on TikTok. I'm still consistent on there. I just don't post as much as I normally post in a day, but I still post every day. So I've put that one there. I've also put travel. That's quite broad. I need to think about where I want to go. Funny thing is, I've already booked a trip this quarter, but it's for the next quarter. It's not for this quarter, it's the quarter after that. So I need to figure out where I want to go for this quarter. So I'm gonna write something down and kind of like have a think about that, look on budgeting, that sort of thing. I have like a it probably won't be a solo trip, but if you guys want to see like how I plan like my solo trips, that sort of thing, I have a video that you can check out. It's on my channel. I'll link it in the cards. Have your more self-care, going out, what? Going to get things done. All right, so I basically have more self-care, going to get things done, meaning I do self-care at home, you know, do like my facial, like go gym, like that sort of stuff. But I haven't been out to do self-care in a while, meaning getting like facials, doing like a massage, like that type of thing. And this quarter I want to get that done. I want to get like a facial. Damn, I miss the massage. I want to get a bang out. bang ass massage. The last time I got a massage was in, maybe, was it last year January? I think last year January was the last time I got a massage, and that massage was really good, but I need another one or another few. So we're gonna have to think about that part. Also, for the quarter, I have to read at least 2 books a month. Previous quarter, I read at least, say, one and a half, but I want to challenge myself to read at least 2. So that will be a good challenge. I have here as well to continue to work out 3 to 4 times a week. I think this is going good so far. I think I'm gonna leave it as that and just let 5 be as like an extra, but I think 3 to 4 times a week is pretty good. It's working for me, so I don't think that's anything that I need to change. In terms of workout, actually, I have here go to more workout classes. So I want to challenge myself to do that as well. So I don't do workout classes, but I did enjoy Pilates when I went to that Pilates class last year. When I was going to New York, I was doing Pilates around that time, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna do that maybe at least once a month or something. I don't know. I'm gonna do some classes just to try something else, do something fun. So I think that will be really good. Either Pilates, boxing, that sort of thing. That's going to be a challenge because I really don't do classes, because I don't like when they push me and tell me what to do. I like to just be free to do my own thing. In terms of fun activities, so I want to go to like a pottery class. I always want to try like making stuff. I love creating. I love like putting holes in the wall, like that sort of stuff. So I think it would be good for me to learn how to make a freaking mug or something. So that would be fun. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you prefer these like a monthly reset video type of thing rather than a quarterly reset. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And what sort of reset do you do? Do you prefer to do these monthly? I mean, I do them monthly as well, but I also like to do like a bigger quarterly one where I look on all my goals and see what I can probably achieve in like the coming quarter, or the quarter that is. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Bye.